So you guys have been here for a little while. What has it been like this year? Does it feel the same, or is there kind of a different energy because you guys had that long lockout?
No, it feels the same. Once we got back here, everything was business as usual. It's a little bit quicker, but vibe, routine, everything's kind of the same.
How does 2020's experience of having to hustle things up in the summer compare? Does that help any way in this, or is that completely different?
No, yeah, it's a completely different thing and circumstances and all that. I don't know. Each year is its own thing. It's not really. I don't know. 2020 has no bearing on what happened this year or what's going to happen going forward.
When you look at this situation and you guys are back and you guys get to be playing right away, does the excitement build faster? I mean, I guess I'm looking for if there is any difference, or is this just baseball again and what you're used to?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any difference. I think the only difference is going to be how people kind of like look at it and assume there's going to be a difference, and that everybody's super rushed. But we still got a pretty long time to go before the season, and as long as you get your work in every day, do what you got to do. I think we should be more than ready to go.
How did you deal with the lockout and not being able to talk with Craig or any of those people? How did you get ready for yourself at this point?
I mean, it was fine. It's pretty much the same thing you do every off season. It's not that they're checking in on you every day during the off season anyway. We really it was a regular off season besides maybe one or two check-ins from those guys and seeing them a little bit later in the month than you usually do.
Previous years, you've been going to Nashville. What did you do this year to try to change things and be ready for the 2022 season?
Same stuff, just usual off-season routine.
Okay, and then last couple questions, I'll let you go. When you looked at this offseason, is there anything that you guys need to do for fans? Like, because there may or may not be frustration there because of the work stoppage.
I mean, that's kind of out of our control. I think we always have the fans in mind when we're playing. I don't know too much more that we can do besides play hard and try and put a good product on the field and see what we can do. I mean, they're definitely entitled to their opinion, and they feel a certain type of way. I certainly wouldn't blame them, but it's kind of the thing that happens in this game sometimes, and we're dealing with it as players, and it's a constant reminder that this is in fact a business and not necessarily just a game, as people like to say sometimes. So we're glad that's all behind us, and just looking forward to playing.
And lastly, what was the best part of your off season? Did you get to get away? Did you do anything different this year for fun that wasn't necessarily baseball related that made it enjoyable?
Yeah, just kind of hung out and did some cool stuff, and that was really it. I always keep like my off-season life and personal life and kind of baseball life separate. But definitely enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed the break and getting away from things for a while. But it's good to be back.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.